Hello, my name is Brandon, and welcome to Retro Reactions, a place where I experience amazing music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s for the very first time. And today we have another new artist alert for the channel. Yes, we're headed all the way back to 1971, 1977, 1981, and 1993 to listen to Heaven Can Wait and Objects in the Rearview Mirror May Appear Closer Than They Are by American singer-actor Meatloaf, that's our new artist, plus Mr. Radio and Ticket to the Moon by Electric Light Orchestra. And this one comes from my amazing supporter here and over on Patreon, Steve from New Jersey. So thank you so very much, Steve, for the request, for always giving me excellent music, always excited for more ELO, and excited to have Meatloaf on the channel. I only know his one huge hit. He probably had other hits, but that's probably an artist I would never have had otherwise, so thanks for that. I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it. All right, we'll start with Heaven Can Wait. Comes from Bat Out of Hell, his first studio album, developed from the musical titled Neverland. Here we go. Wow.
Heaven can wait, and a band of angels wrapped up in my heart will take me through the lonely night, through the cold of the pain. And I know heaven can wait, and all the gods come down here just to sing for me. And the melody's gonna make me fly without pain, without fear. Give me all of your dreams and let me go along on your way. Give me all of your prayers to sing, and I'll turn the night into the skylight of day. I've got a taste of paradise, I'm never gonna let it slip away. I got a taste of paradise, that's all I really need to make me stay. Just like a child again, heaven can wait, and all I got is time until the end of time. Well, I won't look back, I won't look back, let the altar shine. But I don't know to where. Nobody's gonna tell me now, and I don't really care. No, 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 I've got a taste of paradise, that's all I really need to make me stay. I got a taste of paradise, if I had it any sooner, you know I never would have run away from my home. Heaven can wait, and all I got is time until the end of time. Well, I won't look back, I won't look back, let the altar shine. Heaven can wait, well, heaven can wait.
Definitely not what I expected. Of course, I only know the one song. Much different from this. This was different in several ways. Of course, it was a ballad. It was beautiful. The melodies throughout, stunning. Wow. Yeah, I didn't expect a beautiful ballad for some reason. A perfect introduction, as his second song that I'm hearing. Yeah, I was definitely getting some stage musical vibes from this one. It's like it's probably used at a pivotal introspective moment. Maybe he's at a crossroads or just reflecting on things. Of course, I don't know the storyline to this album, but definitely got those vibes. I think I even read that Bat Out of Hell eventually turned into its own musical, even though it was based on a different musical originally. Is that correct? You guys can let me know. But just love the journey. So beautiful, sad, touching, introspective. Yeah, and also a very different side to Meatloaf's voice, I think, compared to I Would Do Anything for Love. Is that what it's called? The big hit that I know. He has such a thick, full-bodied voice. It was piercing in a good way, kind of piercing my soul with all that emotion. Yeah, very touching and emotional vocal delivery. Of course, the piano and strings, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, especially in the interlude when they were kind of following each other perfectly, doing similar things. Loved hearing that. Added so much emotion. I love the oohs, of course, by the beautiful backing choir. They were heavenly. I think they did a run as well. You don't hear that a lot with oohs. Usually there's just, set notes, but I heard something going on a couple times there. Just perfect, added to the song. And then the final note, his falsetto note, perfect, beautiful, held just enough up into the heavens. Really enjoyed that. A treat for sure to hear this whole side of Meatloaf's voice. And after that last note, a perfectly wind down type of ending with, again, the beautiful piano and strings. Just overall such a poignant, touching, heartfelt song. It's probably, part of something bigger, the whole story. I'm pretty sure it's a whole concept album. But alone, the song was beautiful. I'm going to give it 5 super shiny golden records, an A+ for Heaven Can Wait by Meatloaf, 1977. All right, now on to objects in the rear view mirror may appear closer than they are. I wonder if they still put that on car mirrors. Anyway, this one comes from Bat Out of Hell 2, Back into Hell, his 6th studio album and 2nd in the Bat Out of Hell trilogy. Interesting. I know the last one was, I think, 2006, right? It reached number 1 in 10 countries, including the US, UK, and Canada. The song was a single and had some great chart success. It's a 3-part narrative of past events in a man's life, centered upon the seasons of summer, winter, then spring. Let's check it out. Oh, and it's just over 10 minutes. I'm thinking it's going to be epic. More piano, more oohs.
The skies were pure and the fields were green. The sun was brighter than it's ever been. When I grew up with my best friend Kenny, we were close as any brothers that you ever knew.
Great cadence.
It was always summer and the future called. We were ready for adventures and we wanted them all. There was so much left to dream and so much time to make it real. But I can still recall the sting of all the tears when he was gone. They said he crashed and burned. I know I'll never learn why any boy should die so young. We were racing, we were soldiers of fortune. We got in trouble, but we sure got around. There are times I think I see him peeling out of the dark. I think he's right behind me now, and he's gaining ground. But it was long ago, and it was far away. Oh God, it seems so very far. And if life is just a highway, then the soul is just a car. And objects in the rearview mirror may appear closer than they are. And objects in the rearview mirror may appear closer than they are. And objects in the rearview mirror may appear closer than they are. And objects in the rearview mirror may appear closer than they are. When the sun descended and the night arose, I heard my father cursing everyone he knows. He was dangerous and drunk and defeated and corroded by failure and envy and hate. There were endless winters and the dreams would freeze, nowhere to hide and no leaves on the trees. And my father's eyes were blank as he hit me again and again and again. I know I still believe he never let me leave. I had to run away alone. So many threats and fears, so many wasted years before my life became my own. And though the nightmare should be over, some of the terrors are still intact. I'll hear that ugly, coarse and violent voice, and then he grabs me from behind and then he pulls me back. But it was long ago and it was far away. Oh God, it seems so very far. And if life is just a highway, then the soul is just a car. And objects in the rearview mirror may appear closer than they are. And objects in the rearview mirror may appear closer than they are. And objects in the rearview mirror may appear closer than they are. And objects in the rearview mirror may appear closer than they are. Was a beauty living on the edge of town. She always put the top up and the hammer down, and she taught me everything I'll ever know about the mystery and the muscle of love. The stars would glimmer and the moon would glow. I'm in the backseat with my Julie like a Romeo, and the signs along the highway all said caution, kids at play. Those were the rites of spring and we did everything. There was salvation every night. We got our dreams reborn and our upholstery torn, but everything we tried was right. She used her body just like a bandage. She used my body just like a wound. soul is just a card. And objects in the rearview mirror may appear closer than they are. And objects in the rearview mirror may appear closer than they are. And objects in the rearview mirror may appear closer than they are. Objects in the rearview mirror may appear closer than they are. And objects in the rearview mirror may appear closer than they are. And objects in the rearview mirror may appear closer than they are. Objects in the rearview mirror may appear closer than they are. Objects in the rearview mirror may appear closer than they are. Objects in the rearview mirror may appear closer than they are. Objects in the rearview mirror may appear closer than they are.
I had a feeling.
Objects in the rearview mirror may appear closer than they are. And objects in the rearview mirror may appear closer than they are. And objects in the rearview mirror may appear closer than they are. Objects in the rearview mirror may appear closer than they are. Objects in the rearview mirror.
See if he'll go up.
Closer than they are. Objects in the rearview mirror may appear closer than they are. She used her body just like a bandage. She used my body just like a wound. I'll never know where she disappeared, but I can see her rising up out of the backseat now.
Unexpected ending there melodically with the vocals. A bit unresolved. Is there more to the story? Probably. I'm sure we have another concept album here, but wow, what a journey. Wow. It's one of those life songs, obviously very reflective, introspective. We all can relate because this person's, reflecting on their past, and how often do we do that, Probably often. Wow, these strong emotional melodies are really impressing me. It looks like Jim Steinman was the writer of both the music and the lyrics in both of these albums, both of the songs we just heard. So kudos to him for creating these beautiful, powerful songs that Meatloaf just, delivers expertly in his vocals. Yeah, such versatility, 1 minute his voice is desperate, quiet, vulnerable. Then it's full on power, expressiveness, a bit of anger in there. Wow, love the peaks and valleys in his voice. Yeah, such remarkable vocal cadences in this one. I think I mentioned that at the beginning. Very striking. Also great peaks and valleys in the emotions of this song. We got more beautiful backing vocals, more oohs, just, full packages here. I love that huge electric guitar rock turn that we got around the 50% mark. Definitely reminded me of Queen, some of their biggest rock moments. Really cool. And a first reference for the channel, I got some slight Air Supply vibes in certain sections. I love them. Maybe they'll be on the channel someday. They should. Due to the melodies, I think, they remind me of a couple of their songs. Very powerful stuff. And then one awesome final valley in the song. I love that they ended quiet and extended, went on for a little while. A lot of stuff musically happening there that was beautiful. You know, everything quieted down as we're taken out of the song gently. Again, an unexpected ending, but very beautiful and a quite emotional journey from start to finish. Great stuff. Thank you, Steve. This one's getting the Epic Platinum Record Award. Yes, for Objects in the Rearview Mirror May Appear Closer Than They Are by Meatloaf, 1993. And thank you so much. The amazing Meatloaf, Jim Steinman, Todd Rundgren, Roy Bittan, Rory Dodd, Kenneth Asher, and anyone else involved in these two awesome songs. All right, now on to a surprise pick for you, Steve. Mr. Radio. I hope you like this one. It comes from the Electric Light Orchestra, their first studio album. I don't think I've covered anything from this one yet. In the US, the album was titled No Answer. The song is written in a 1920s American style, and it's about a man whose wife has left him, and his only companion is his radio. It includes reversed vocals and samples of a Mozart symphony in the beginning and end. Sounds exciting. Let's go. crammed so much interesting, amazing, unusual music in that, 5 minutes, whatever it is. Wow, it's like it's so ELO, but not, because it's their beginnings. I've only heard the evolution later on. It's still them, but kind of different, kind of the same, if that makes sense. But plenty of surprises, plenty of musical greatness, plenty of darkness. I'm here for that. Yeah, what a unique song. What a memorable journey. Very satisfying in a different way. It hits different. This really interesting telephone-esque vocals come in right at the start, obviously kind of mimicking the radio along with the radio sounds. And then Beatles vibes right from the beginning. Clearly, they were an influence on Jeff and the Gang right from the beginning. I love the gorgeous strings just woven in perfectly on left and right. Fit the song like a glove. I enjoyed the whimsical, dreamy moments. There were plenty of those for sure. But this one had different vibes. It would just jump from one thing to the next and back. I really love that. I think maybe they were mimicking, the narrator's emotions, what he's feeling now that his woman has left him. Then we get really, really dark and very classical sounding around the 45% mark. One of my favorite parts of the songs. I was even getting a bit of Gershwin in there with the music, the classical sound. These super deep strings came in. I guess it was a double bass. It was just so low, so deep, a bit dirty. A top song moment for sure, that whole classical dark section. Yeah, overall, I love the back and forth, between the deep, dark, kind of drowning vibes. I felt like I was drowning in the music. And then all of a sudden, boom, we're at a new section. Light, playful, happier vibes. The back and forth, the randomness. Definitely love that. Very artistic. But they give me one last dark, dramatic new section at the end. Enjoyed that. It kind of stayed in that pocket. We got that reverse music. I didn't catch the reverse vocals. I think I read that there were reverse vocals, but definitely heard the reverse music. Heard the Mozart in there. Wow, what a journey. What a cool song. Yeah, this one's getting an easy Epic Platinum Record Award. Yes, for Mr. Radio by Electric Light Orchestra, 1971. And finally, I end this epic night with Ticket to the Moon. Comes from Time, their 9th studio album, which is a sci-fi concept album that hit number 1 in the UK and number 16 in the US. I've heard a couple of songs from this album a long time ago. Really excited to get back into it. I love those other songs. This song was a double A-side single along with Here Is the News. It's a ballad featuring grand piano and strings. If I Must. Let's go.
Remember the good old 1980s when things were so uncomplicated. I wish I could go back there again and everything could be the same. I've got a ticket to the moon. I'll be leaving here any day soon. Yeah, I've got a ticket to the moon, but I'd rather see the sunrise in your eyes. Got a ticket to the moon. I'll be rising high above the earth so soon, and the tears I cry might turn into the rain that gently falls upon your window. You'll never know. Ticket to the moon, to the moon. Ticket to the moon, to the moon. Ticket to the moon, ticket to the moon.
Beautiful, right up my alley, obviously. Great moments in this song. Wow, absolutely loved the vocal delivery by Jeff in this one. Incredible, much different than the last one. Such versatility, even different styles within this song. And then a humongous surprise. The melodies, parts of them, and I think the verses reminded me of one of my own songs that's never happened here on the channel. That was very cool, a big wow moment for sure. And then that gorgeous interlude. We got quiet. All these interesting sounds came in. I heard sound effects. I can't remember it all, but I just loved it. A top song moment. Overall, great chord progressions in this song. It had a nice flow to it, a bit spacey, dramatic. The strings were there, I think. Definitely some synths. Just everything I love. And it's ELO, no surprise. As often happens with ELO, some great backing vocal moments. I'm calling them some sticks sounding moments. You know, two bands that do those backing vocals and harmonies masterfully. And then a second breakdown in the song, similar to that first one that I loved. Yes, yes. Definitely a gift to me. And then we get that synth solo that came ripping in, literally sounded like that. Beautiful, very dramatic. Love that. Another top song moment, another cherry on this beautiful Sunday. We'll call it a ELO ice cream sundae from space. Also got to mention those round style vocals. Ticket to the moon, ticket to the moon. Really cool. Bending notes, maybe harmonies. I don't know. A lot was going on here. I just loved it all. I love the journey. And I have a feeling that I would love every single song on this album. I've loved what I've heard so far and definitely have to hear more eventually. Yep, another one that's getting an easy Epic Platinum Record Award. Yes, for Ticket to the Moon by Electric Light Orchestra, 1981. And thank you so very much, the incredible Jeff Lynne, Roy Wood, Bev Bevan, Bill Hunt, Steve Woolham, Richard Tandy, Callie Graucut, anyone else involved in these two songs, and of course Steve from New Jersey. All right, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below. If you wish to chat about any of these four, I would love to know what you think. So you take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, and remember to let peace, calm, and light into your day and night. And I'll see you next time in the past.